Thank you very much, Guillaume Alvarez, speaking to Iame Grand Prix's Gary Edwards. So let's take you through the grid for the first heat for KA100, 138 kilos. Vincent Casovillari starts on pole position with Anton Batidou alongside on the front row. Row 2, Mick Blancaspor and Maxime Gorguez. Then we've got César Rodina and Gilles Lucas Gianni on row 3. Ewan Caro, Joan Accard, Paul Glaise, and then William Kusmal rounding out the top 10. Joan Prica, Leopold Ferman, Raphael Boulard, Maxime Cahayan, and then we've got Nathan Best, Alissa Descaries, and Lisa Kusmal rounding out the 17 strong grid. Once again, 10 minutes plus an additional lap. We're going to get as many driver interviews as we can over the course of this race meeting, including a bumper 31 races tomorrow. Into the tram lines, red lights on the starting gantry. Revs start to rise, we're underway. And a good run down towards the first couple of corners. So that's the drama for Castovillari, who's absolutely lost the back end going through the opening corner. And now that means that one driver has headed out up in front. And that just goes to show how quickly, and I think it might be the 714. Yes, it is. It's Mick Blancaspor from the Netherlands, who was behind Castovillari. And I think Castovillari just lost it on his own accord. You can make a big mistake going under braking into turns 1 and 2. And, well, Castovillari having to now start to sort of dust himself off and get back up running to full speed once again. But into the first, well, the last couple of corners of the opening lap of this opening heat of KA100, 138 kilograms. Minimum weight requirement for these drivers across the line. Blancaspor leads. Rodina up 3 places, now runs second. Batidou for the Ludo Racing squad. And then we've also got Casovillari has now recovered and is currently in 4th place. Boys Competitions, Ewan Caro rounds out the top 5 and has moved up 2 spots early doors. But the problem is that Mick Blancaspor on the Comp Kart NL, the Comp Kart outfits from the Netherlands, and is being chased down by 2 CRGs from Ludo Racing. However, Mick Blancaspor leading the way did initially go purple in sector number 1, but there's going to be a change for second. Batidou through on Rodina, through into the final section here at Le Mans. And more to the point, it's going to be the case of how hard are you going to push? How much are you going to take out of those tyres? And of course, the drivers have to be very, very... Oh, clash between the teammates. Rodina into the back of Batidou. And that allowed Castovillari to split the pair of them coming through out of turn number 3. So that just goes to show teammates might be teammates under the same awning, but the biggest problem is you put them both together and then sometimes they become a bit magnetised, so to speak. But more to the point, Castovillari is up the inside on Batidou and is through for second. Now can start going back after Blancaspor, who has a little bit of daylight down the back straightaway, about 6 kart lengths, heading into the 90 left at the end of the back straight, as Batidou trying to get through on Castovillari, but at the moment Castovillari holding station in second. And more to the point, Mick Blancaspor has the lead of the race and the fastest lap, but Rodina through on his teammate Batidou. They nearly came to blows, and Rodina's just said to his teammate, right, stop fighting me. Stop fighting me. This is the qualifying heats. And now, again, it just goes to show, you start getting aggressive alongside a teammate, someone is going to take advantage. And that is the 742 of Ewan Caro, who's now gone up past César Rodina, I believe, and is now up into 4th place. Yellow, so someone's had a bit of an off at the camber double left at the top right-hand corner of the circuit, has managed to get re-going again. But still Blancaspor leading the way. Purple in sector number 2 for the Dutchman. And now has a lead of just under half a second. Castovillari has the fastest lap, but Rodina nearly lost all that momentum, went deep into that opening left-hander, past the left-hand kink, and that nearly opened the door for KA100 to get through. Nevertheless, we still have just over half of this race remaining. And at the moment, Blancasport, having started from the inside of the second row behind Castrovillari, who got it all wrong and crossed up in that opening couple of corners, which has meant that Castrovillari has had to start fighting back. And that is what the 754 from OKS is doing. However, Rodina is the cork in the bottle in the peloton behind, squabbling over third place. KA100, Bathedou round out the top 5 as Castrovillari is within 2.5 tenths. There goes KA100 up the inside for P3 on Rodina through the opening couple of corners. Nice move there by the 742 from Boys Competition.
Et 5 minutes et un tour restantes dans cette première manche qualificative pour la catégorie des KA100, 138. Une nouvelle addition, des nouvelles venues dans les catégories du monde de la Iame en France et en Europe, qui vont venus de pays plus lointains comme l'Australie et les États-Unis évidemment, mais les deux nouvelles catégories avec la catégorie des pilotes de 138 kg minimum et 158. Regardez comme ça se bat très très fort là-bas. Les deux leaders, Mick Blankensport et Vincent Castrovillari, qui sont dans un mouchoir de poche là-bas et qui se sont distancés légèrement du reste du peloton à hauteur d'environ 7 dixièmes de seconde. Et regardez le deuxième peloton avec un coup d'œil au-dessus du casque, au-dessus de l'épaule. Bon, et moins de KA100. On va suivre ça de très très près puisque KA100 mène le deuxième train de pilote avec César Rodina et Lucas Janet juste derrière, ainsi que bien sûr de nombreux là-bas. Ils sont bien 5 voire 6 pilotes dans la même image à tenter de donner la chasse à vos deux leaders que vous avez ici sur votre écran. Ça ne va pas être certainement partie facile alors qu'il reste 4 minutes et un tour. Le pilote CRG qui mène toujours le bon bout, qui tient toujours le bon bout alors que nous avons un drapeau d'avertissement. Je n'ai pas pour le numéro 730. Voilà, c'est Raphaël Bourlard en 10e position après 3 places de perdues malheureusement.
Yeah.
Et pour l'instant, donc il va falloir donc être attentif pour Raphaël Bourlard. Pour l'instant, ça ne bouge pas des masses. Évidemment, on attend le bon moment, on attend son heure dans le chef de certains des pilotes là-bas, surtout ceux qui mènent, puisque Vincent Castrovillari, pour l'instant, sous intense pression. Mick Blankensport ne peut pas se précipiter, évidemment. Il a l'expérience de ce genre de compétition de haut niveau, alors que derrière, ça a décidé de bouger un petit peu les choses, de secouer un peu le cocotier. Et ça passe pour César Rodina et Lucas Janet. J'ai l'impression, le numéro 706 qui se fait légèrement tasser, c'est César Rodina, là-bas, qui n'a d'autre choix que d'aller large à la sortie du premier virage. Il est parvenu à continuer, mais ça aurait pu se terminer malheureusement pour lui. Il reste encore bien avec nous. Il reste encore 3 minutes et un tour, mais ça commence un petit peu à se chahuter là-bas dans le groupe des poursuivants.
Yeah, I mean, Rodina making a very, very easy move up the inside of KA100 at that point, but then Jonet again just went, well, let's see what happens. Yes, as Guillaume was just alluding to just a moment ago, Raphaël Boulard has had a black and white warning flag from race control a couple of minutes ago. But yeah, I mean, this is what I mean by entry-level motorsport. And if this does not whet your appetite, you young, hopeful, budding racers over the age of 12, get yourselves involved with KA100. The main thing is, it is ultra competitive. It is very much cat and mouse. But at the moment, Vincent Castrovillari leads the way ahead of Mick Blankensport. Blankensport is closing and is really putting the 754 on notice once again. After Castrovillari made that mistake, Blankensport took the lead early and kept it for the majority of this race until a couple of laps ago. Meantime, things are getting very, very heated in the peloton from 4th backwards. So it's never easy, as it looks like there's going to be an opportunity here for Anton Bathedou. Gets through, nice move there off of the back straight, but instantly has the counter attack thrown back at him and ends up behind Johan KA100 once again. Bathedou just trying everything in the playbook, and KA100 is saying, no, you do not get past.
Effectivement, ça commence un petit peu à s'énerver ici et là parmi les quelques compétiteurs du haut de peloton. On va voir si KA100 sera en mesure d'aller chatouiller Lucas Janet jusqu'au terme de cette épreuve. 1 minute 20 et un tour restant. Le drapeau à damier n'est plus très loin. Oui. Ça a tenté de passer, mais j'ai l'impression que le contact a été évité de peu là-bas dans l'infield à l'approche du banking. C'est la bataille donc pour la 4e place là-bas avec le deuxième train de pilotes. Ils sont 5 dans la même image, puisque nous avons Anton Badedou, César Rodina, Maxime Gorge et Paul Clézet. Avec la lutte évidemment pour la victoire, 2 dixièmes qui séparent toujours Vincent Castrovilleri et Mick Blankenspoor. Quelque chose me dit que Mick Blankenspoor ne va pas en rester là. Je ne pense pas que le connaissant, il va se contenter de cette deuxième place, alors que nous sommes rentrés dans la dernière minute plus une évidemment. Oh, regardez que c'est serré là-bas à l'approche du premier tour, mais le pilote CRG qui parvient à s'infiltrer. Bien joué de la part de Anton Badedou. C'était sur Erwan Caro, semble-t-il, 742 qui est toujours devant. Erwan Caro, pardon, toujours quatrième. Anton Badedou juste derrière. C'était la pression de César Rodina qui revient très très fort, emmenant Maxime Gorge et Paul Glazet 7 et 8. Entre ces 4 voire 5 pilotes-là, tout peut encore basculer dans n'importe quel sens. Donc pour l'instant, faites vos jeux. Un petit coup au-dessus de l'épaule pour le pilote leader, Erwan Caro. Il tient à cette 4e place. Évidemment, il sait que tout espoir de top 3 forcément est réduit à néant. Ce qui lui importe, c'est de conserver sa place, puisque bien installé en 3e place, Guylaine Lucas Janet. Et attention, malheureusement, il va perdre cette 4e place, puisque à la corde du virage numéro 14, c'est César Rodina.
He's done it again. That
superbe.
Caro just knowing how to use that corner to his advantage.
Magnifique.
And Badedou has no response. Final lap underway. Blankenspoor within 0.2 of a second of Castrovilleri as Castrovilleri looks over the right shoulder through into turn 4 for the final time. Now into 5. Then they've got 6 and 7 to negotiate. And as Guillaume rightly said, I don't think that Blankenspoor is going to wait around. He wants that victory. But Castrovilleri is making sure he keeps himself at the front end of the field. Into the double left. Now onto the back straightaway they go. Castrovilleri, I don't think made a mistake there. Nearly could have done so if he'd hit the accelerator too early, and is now making sure he breaks the toe of Mick Blankenspoor into the final complex. One more corner to go out of the final turn, and picking up the win in the inaugural KA100 138 kilo Heat 1, it's Vincent Castrovilleri that takes the win. It was nearly 4 wide across the line from 5th to 8th. My goodness me, what on earth? That was nearly synchronised. But Vincent Castrovilleri takes the win ahead of Mick Blankenspoor from the Netherlands, covered by just over 0.23 of a second. Gilles Lucas Gianni takes 3rd ahead of Anton Badedou, who managed to get past the likes of César Rodina, and Ewan Caro, who once was up to 4th place, finishes in 6th. Maxime Gorguet rounds out 7th ahead of Paul Glaise, with William Kuzmal and Raphaël Boulard rounding out the top 10. Joan Prica, Jaouan Akar rounding out the top 12. Nathan Best, Elisa Decari, then we've got Leopold Ferman, Lisa Kuzmal and Maxime Kayanen rounding out the 17 strong, all making it to the checkered.